we quit. My brothers and sisters, stack all of that up against two nails, one spike, one spear, a thorny crown, and a cold, darkened, and dusty grave, and resurrection soil. And if Jesus Christ could endure all of that so that you and I could manage and move and meander throughout this space that is no friend to grace, I challenge you tonight to never be a quitter. If ever there's a quintessential case, excellent example and perfect paradigm of an individual who had a consistent passion as he journeyed throughout the earth, that person would be Isaac, son of Abraham, father of Jacob, grandfather of the 12 tribes of Israel, hence granddaddy of the nation of Israel. Very little is mentioned about Isaac throughout the scriptures. Perhaps his most famous line was that of an interrogative as he ascended a mountain with his father and was laid upon an altar, tied to an altar, and noticed that there was no sacrificial lamb placed on the altar except himself, and raised the question, where is the lamb? Beyond that, you don't hear much about Isaac except for the writings that indicate that Isaac journeyed from Canaan to the land of Gerar, Philistine territory, having desired to go through Egypt, but God redirected him through enemy territory and told him there he would prosper him. And as he journeyed, all Isaac did was dig wells. Each time he encountered resistance, but because of the resistance, he never became a quitter. Little may be known about Isaac, but if there was no Isaac, there would be no Jacob. If there was no Jacob, there would be no Joseph. And if there was no Joseph, there would be no preserver for the nation in Africa called Egyptians. If there was no salvation for Egypt, there would be no reunion of Joseph, who was thrown away by his own brothers and left for dead. If there is no reunion between Joseph and his brothers in the nation that he saved, there would be no nation of Israel in Egypt. If there was no nation of Israel in Egypt, there would be no nation of Israel crossing the Red Sea. If there was no nation of Israel crossing the Red Sea, there would be no inhabitation of Israel in the promised land. If there was no promised land, there would be no Bethlehem. If there was no Bethlehem, there would be no stable. If there was no stable, there would be no manger in a stable. If there was no manger in a stable, there would be no baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and laying in a manger. If there was no baby laying in swaddling clothes in a manger, there would be no Savior on a hill called Calvary. And if there was no Savior on a hill called Calvary, there would be no death, no burial, no resurrection of that Savior. If there was no death, no burial, no resurrection of that Savior, we wouldn't have our victory to declare in this space tonight. But it all started because Isaac refused to quit. My brothers and sisters, I wish I had an Isaac-like spirit in this house tonight, because Isaac is needed when you got to deal with systemic racism and white supremacy that has shifted from Ku Klux Klan rally to houses of Congress. We need some Isaacs. Can I remind you of something? When you got white hands tearing down the White House built by black hands, we need some Isaacs on the scene. My brothers and sisters, there is a need for Isaac on the scene, because there needs to be some examples of individuals who refuse to be quitters. I trust that Isaac is in this space tonight. Because Isaac revealed his gestures and gyrations in this place called garage. Suggests a few things. Can I try to tell you? My brothers and sisters, Isaac's movement in garage suggests that you should never be a novice at dealing with negativism. I wish I could stand here and convey some ecclesiastical dogma that would help you ingratiate yourself in the world of idealism. And the world of idealism is a world without a worry, without care, without any restrictions, without any strain, without any struggle, without any pressure, without any peril, without any plight, without any mishap, without any misfortune, without any maladjustment, without any trouble, without any trial, without any test. I'm trying to give you time to catch up. Without any sickness, without any sorrow, without any setback, without any sadness. But I'm afraid I'd be lying to you, as so many contemporized clergy callers are doing. We cannot preach idealism. The gospel is shrouded with truth and realism. We are in a space that is hostile and hideous and heinous and hellish and horrible and conniving and counteractive and counterproductive and evil and illicit and dogmatic and sinister and sophomoric. If I had a witness, I'd hear one right now. This is the space where we must dwell. That is to suggest that all there are in the Middle East. There's a synonym for garage. It's called America. But in that space, Isaac dug well, and he encountered the herdsman of garage, who quarreled with him over his own work. And therefore, the dirt that Isaac had to dig was inferior to the dirt he had to deal with. A well is a subterranean reservoir or aquifer that is fed by rainwater or spring water, but generally dug by human hands. Hence, in order for Isaac and his herdsmen to have gotten to the water in a well, they had to get their hands dirty. But the real dirt that they had to deal with wasn't the dirt they dug. It was the people he had to deal with. My brothers and sisters, I wish I could stand here and idealistically convey a gospel that would make you feel good. But I'm afraid that realism has to suggest and verify that we've got to deal with some dirty stuff. Ministry is not for pleasantries. Ministry is not for peacefulness and what's couch culture and couchy and comfortable and congenial. Ministry is for dirty stuff. Wilma Rudolph and Jesse Owens broke the color barrier and records in the Olympics, but they had to deal with some dirty stuff in order to deal with it. Tiger Woods rewrote the books and broke off, but he had to deal with some dirty stuff. My brothers and sisters, Barack Hussein Obama broke the color barrier in the White House, but mine, he had to deal with some dirty stuff. Whenever you got a felon running the country, but you got felons who can't vote to get the right person in office to help run a country, that's some dirty stuff. Even of late, there is this conservative, right-wing conservative ideology that wants to demean and belittle everybody who has a critical commentary on a young brother who got killed while speaking on hate. Yeah, they became upset because Charlie Kirk got killed. Black folk in this country have been being killed since 1619. And nobody wants to get upset about the black skin that lays in a pool of red blood. We got to deal with some dirty stuff. Anytime, my brothers You have a dictator sitting in the most powerful position in the free world, surrounded by nothing but whiteness, and who are afraid to do anything to vote against him for their political career. That's some dirty stuff. This is a nation that preaches democracy, but defies diversity, equity, and inclusion, which means they don't want you to get any further, taking your history off a bookshelf